Hello everybody, welcome back, and today we are starting a new series on Transport Fever 2. The long awaited Transport Fever 2 series is finally coming. But yeah, we are starting a brand new series. We are on a sort of English inspired map. I think this is literally just called UK Terrain on the Steam Workshop. But we'll be sort of building sort of a UK inspired, Transport Fever map. And we're starting in the 1900s, as you can see. We have this very nice traction engine going. And we have set up our first line. So let's take a quick look. So we'll leave him to go. But this is the map. Very sort of a semi-big map. We've got quite a few things. There's a few places here that sound very English. I think they're just random English names that the creator has made. I mean, Market Drayton, I'm pretty sure that's a real place. Burnham Crouch, Burnham on Crouch, Ramsgate, Coleford. Yeah, so we're down here we've started over here at Uxbridge. And we've set up this Uxbridge farm, so it's taking the grain from here to this place, which I don't know, doesn't look very Victorian, but you know, we'll change that when we add some assets and stuff. But we've got our first line set up, and they will make their way through here. As you can see, horse and carriages and things going on. We started with 5 million, and we probably will have to borrow more, but we will. Basically, there's someone with a car there. Starting in we're literally starting at 1900, and our aim is to sort of get to the 2000s. So we will do 100 years of Transport Fever. It won't take us 100 years, mind you, but I want to stop at the year 2000 because there's a lot of things after that get a bit too modern. I sort of like that era of like 80s, 90s, especially when it comes to railways. So yeah, we will probably stop at the year 2000. But we've got a long way to go until then. There will be some bankruptcy, there will be heartaches, there will be probably crashes, but yeah, we're just going to take it as it comes. A lot of these industries are close together, so there's some oil wells here, there's an oil refinery there, there's the chemical plant there, and the fuel, so they're sort of all in the same area. And then as you get further down, things start getting a bit more spread out. We will have rail lines, obviously, but we are starting up in this top corner at the moment, and we'll just let them get on with it. I kind of want to set up these lumber yards next, see if we can get that on the go. What I am going to do is delete that and put my own in. So we're just going to come out of here like this. Build anyway. I like that coming out of that lumberyard. Looks snazzy, and we're just going to curve it round there into that one. Like that. That looks snazzy going into the lumberyard there. I like that. And what I like about this is I can, if I wanted to, I could build this in here. I'm not going to, I don't think. And again, I could. So they have to go into the lumberyard. It starts to get a little bit. Crazy though if you're not careful, because we could just build this outside here. That's fine. Spin this round. See, because normally you'd put this sort of outside here. Whoops. If see that we could put it there. That'd be quite nice. Fence, station ground. Well, that was dirt. We could go none. No, we'll go dirt. Fence, wall, curb. We won't have one. It's being a bit of a lumberyard. Country, old, truck, ground, standard, terminal length. Let's go a bit bigger. Let's go, boom, right there. So they've got a bit of a space there that they've sort of created, and we can put trees and stuff around here with the assets later, but I like that. I don't know what this bit of tarmac is there, so we're going to get rid of that. There will be random bits like that around, but again, that's going to have to travel through Uxbridge, and we'll do the same again here. I actually kind of want this coming out here. We could have two ways in if we really wanted. That's gone a bit odd. So we could have a long one like that. We could just have it straight down there like that. We'll go with that. Bit more manageable. And again, buildings. We can actually, if we really wanted to, let's do terminal length 20. If we really wanted to, we could actually extend that in there a bit, because we've got sort of like a mod that does no collision. Build anyway. Yeah, buildings. We could put this in here. So let's do 10. Do we want a fence? No, we won't go any fence for now. And I can build that right there, look. It's going to look a bit odd with this here, so we could potentially move it out. Let's just get rid of that for now and do it again. But do it like that. That looks better. What we can actually do here, if I can, I'm pretty sure I can delete that fencing. Maybe I can't. Thought I could. Some things allow you to actually do it. I wonder if I get rid of that. Can I delete that fencing? Doesn't look like it. Sometimes you can. Okay, not a problem. We do that, make it a bit smaller. We're just going to go on the outside then, I guess. Makes it a bit easier. We could actually configure that to hammer fence, actually, like that, as if they've like fenced off a little area for deliveries. Right, so new line from there to there. Oh, no, we don't want to go to there. Sorry, we want to go over here. Yeah, that's me messed up. We will leave that there, but we want to go over here instead. Which is the best way to get there? That's the question. Again, let's just build like a bit of a dirt path coming out, like that. I wonder if we want to try and save money, so I wonder if it's worth connecting some of these up. decent. Right, let's do this. Wonder if we can extend that a bit more in. And then sort of do it inside this lumber yard. That would look quite cool, actually. Sort of something like that. See, it's still there, technically. But when we go on to here, line 1, add station. That's it, that's what we want. And we'll call this truck. And we'll call it... Should we call it Coleford Logs or Ramsgate Logs? Let's call it Coleford Logs. Cool. Right, so that's set up. So now we can just buy some vehicles, which I think we're going to go with the traction engines again. Let's get a double. Yeah, let's get a double. Let's just get one for now. And set him on the logs. And we'll be able to go see him emerge. Let's see. That line is doing really well. And these should be in profit. Yeah, they are. 40,000 each. And they're just going back and forth. Excellent. I don't want to start messing with streets just yet because that starts to get expensive and you start running out of money quick. How much is here? 108. Now you see this is going to be producing food at this place. Production 10. Really we want to be taking this food into Coleford. So that we can sort of build that town up. Ramsgate could also use food. So I think a lot of these places are going to start receiving this. The problem is production is going to be low. That's the only problem. Consumers, yeah, there's a lot of consumers. Produced at the moment is that 10 produced. Consumption is 20. So I think maybe we want to hold off on that. Then again, it's probably about the same distance. Really, we want to be shifting this. So we might actually want to get, if we go to our fleet, the grain, we can actually clone that and get a third one up and go, which would probably be beneficial if it's actually in profit. Oh, he's stuck behind the traction engine. I'm not too sure when we're going to get new kit, to be honest. But wow, look, they've already got quite a few logs ready to go. So actually, it's probably beneficial to do another one of them as well, because we've got a lot of logs to shift, and that's creating tools which consumers. Where's the closest consumer of tools? See, that's gonna have to, I think that's gonna be down here, isn't it? Yeah. Woolbridge, where's that? Oh. Woolbridge, I've seen that. There it is. So that's quite a distance. that's going to be a train line. See, we're starting to figure out now where things have got to go and the distances. So, you know, these iron ore mines and this quarry here, that quarry could be linked up outside Ramsgate, probably. Which I might actually do. But ideally we wanted this grain. We want to be shifting this so that we can supply these cities. Because that's what's going to make these places grow is if you look at, I think, is it... If you go on the city and you go on charts, or is it overview? So you can sort of see destinations there. We haven't got any sort of like public transport set up, so from here, you know, there's no real destinations. Private transport, everybody's using private transport, growth plus 20%. And then if we start supplying it with these goods, it obviously starts to grow as well. Stations, nothing. Traffic is nothing at the moment. And emissions is obviously minus 20 because we have got these traction engines travelling through. If we wanted to keep the emissions down, we have them go sort of around. I'm not really that worried about it at the moment, but see, just coming up to the logs, nice. So yeah, that one's not going to be in profit just yet, but he's got a long way to go. He's got to sort of go all the way around there. Really, you do a direct route, but that's going to start costing. I don't know why there's these random bits of tarmacked areas. Yeah, a bit odd. Because it is supposed to be the 1900s, so we shouldn't really have any tarmacked areas. I think what we should do is actually set up this one here from this quarry. I don't like those tarmacked areas. Where's a nice place to put this coming out? I'm kind of going to put it like through here like this, I think. That looks nice. You can really make some aesthetically pleasing things in this game. Oh no, I don't want to delete that. Yeah, at the moment we've sort of got quite low costs, which is really, really good. Let's just do that. I mean, that was quite a big chunk. 300,000. If we look at our finances, we started with is that 5 million? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 5 million. So we are running out of funds quick. But you know, we sort of hope that let's do quite a big terminal. Ooh, didn't need to do that. Yeah, I like that. No, like that. Cool, yeah, I like that. Sometimes you can delete these like assets. So we want to go from there to here. At the moment we are just sort of setting up lines. And so let's set up another one from new line from there to there. Excellent. And we'll call it truck. We'll call it Rams Gate Stone. We'll call it. Cool. And can a thing get to there? We might as well put a truck stop in here. Like that. Cool. So let's buy something that can take stone. That can take stone. So we'll go with one of them for now. And we'll put him on Ramsgate stone. Sweet. So we've got, you know, a few lines set up, and at the moment a lot of them aren't profitable. The logs isn't profitable just yet, and obviously the stone isn't profitable yet. But once they start, you know, getting stuff delivered, it will become profitable. I mean, this one, you know, it is dipping, but once they deliver that grain, you know, we will see a cost come in. I mean, we can speed it up so that you can see when it gets here. But we don't want to do rail lines just yet. We won't be able to afford to do it because it's going to cost, especially getting the locos and stuff. That is going to cost. So at the moment, we want to sort of build up our finances, and hopefully when he goes into here, we will see how much he makes off a single run. So he made 53,000. So he's basically just put it back into profit, which is good, because if the next one comes, which is not far behind, that should be another 53, and then that hopefully will remain in profit. And then hopefully once the other two get going, that will also be in profit. That's the logs. He's going to there. He's got a ways to go yet. But yeah, that was our first episode of Transport Fever 2. If you enjoyed, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and we will definitely do some more. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.